What is going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 15, I believe this is now, of the My Mariners YouTube franchise series. My name is West Coast 22. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so very much. We just had the draft. If you missed the last episode, 1, go back and watch it. What the hell you doing? 2, this is where we landed. Not a terrible draft. I don't like these two players, though. High speed players have a really inflated potential because of just their speed. So these are two players that I probably won't use, maybe trade bait. I don't know. I'm trying not to trade. I'm trying to see if I can build this just based off draft picks. We'll see how that works, but that's what we're trying to do. If we do trade, they have to be realistic, but I think I've made maybe 2 or 3 trades total in the first 3 years or so, 3-4 years. So that's what we're trying to do. This episode, we will be going to the trade deadline where we might make some moves. We have an insane amount of pitching, and we might be able to part with some of it, especially some of our young guys. Once Marco goes away, Swanson's probably not long for this world. Chris Flexen, probably the same thing, not too much long left, but I mean, Justice, 27, Hancock, Gilbert, Kirby, Rene Rodriguez is coming up, Priester's coming up, Cabrera's coming up. I don't know. I mean, we might be able to trade some pitching depth. Our catching depth is not ideal. I mean, we have Ruiz, but beyond that, we don't have anybody. And our first base, we legit have Evan White, and that's it. We've been trying to draft first baseman and catching, but man, those positions are so few and far between to be good. It's insane. So it's really, really difficult. Might be able to trade some of this depth here too. Like Donnie Wallin and Sam Haggerty, people that are in AAA that are probably have some trade value that we could probably dump. If we look at our, I can't see because somebody pulled Aaron Judge. We go to our roster. It's not what I wanted to do. Lineups, AAA. We have 75. Chadwick, we might give a chance. 75, 81, 73. These guys have, a Walton over here at 76. These guys have trade value. I know if I trade those, I probably will just get prospects, though. Just to keep the trend of what type of video this is, or what type of series that this is. I'm not trying to trade for some 28-year-old stud who's going to hit 40 bombs. That kind of takes away with what I'm trying to do. So, but we might make some trades here. Our AAA is just too good with guys that we just don't need. So we could package Haggerty, Marmo, Walton, and see what we get. See if we can just trade all 3 at one time and just see. I really don't care. But I really would like prospects. That's my thing. I want prospects. I want to build a team that way. Not by getting MLB player ready guys. So we're gonna go do that real quick. I know it means that I'm gonna get a lot of offers, but it's probably gonna stop a lot of the simulation, but I don't care. It is what it is. Donnie Walton will put on there. Marmo will put on there. Bishop will put on there. And who was the other one? 73, 75. There was another 75, wasn't there? Unless I'm wrong. Oh, there was an 81. Haggerty. Okay. And we need catcher, first base. We'll take relief and closers as well, potentially. And second base, we're fine. We have Nick Gonzalez. We have Marte. Maybe our outfielder's coming up, so we'll do this. All right, so we'll add some of these guys. We'll try and look ourselves as well closer to the trade deadline, but we will let make sure that worked. Okay. View trade block. July 31st, man. There's a lot of guys on here. We'll see. I wish we could take it so it's just prospects coming in, but we'll just cross that bridge whenever it comes. highly doubt that I'm going to accept any trades. I might have to look myself, but we will get there when we get there. 25 and 31. Team's not doing well. Our bullpen's really, really bad. Our offense, a couple of our guys are really struggling. But, you know, only 54 games into the season. We're going to go all the way through the rest of June, all the way up until here on the 30th, because the trade deadline is right here. And we're going to see what happens here. So, 4 with Houston, 3 with the White Sox, very good teams. 3 more with the Dodgers, a very good team. Man, we have Colorado's the only team that we have that's under 500. I mean, I guess you could say Texas technically, but right at 500, geez. I'm not expecting a lot from this month. So we'll see. Lose 3 of 4 to Houston. Our only win is a Logan Gilbert. I don't know if it's a shutout. Be nice if it was. He went 12 strikeouts. Attaboy, Logan. Good Lord. I'll take it. 3 hits from Mr. Julio. Ty France and Evan White go deep. 3 with the White Sox here. Otto. Here come the trades. Randy Florentino. A B prospect. 23 years old. 76 overall, though. Which means that he would slide. I guess he wouldn't slide right in yet. Let's see if I like him, though. He's 23 years old. He's clearly ready soonish. Defense makes him a little inflated. I'm not a big fan of his hitting. He's okay. If that potential was higher, if I knew it was like an 88, 89, man, but it could be an 81 and he could be close to done. So, if I don't love it, I'm not going to do it. That's an okay deal, but I don't love it. So we're going to pass. We take 2 or 3 from the White Sox somehow, and then we come back and take 2 or 3 from the Dodgers somehow. Wow. Not sure how that happened, but I'll definitely take it. 2 or 3 from Texas. 3 straight series wins for the M's. Now we go into right around the 500, the Minnesota Twins. Braden Bishop's out for a day or two. Who cares? Orioles come at us. They want to give us Tommy Pham, 36 years old. That's going to be a hard pass, sir. That's going to be a hard pass. Braden Bishop. All right, so we split with the Twins. Day off, 2 with the Rockies. That's a little disappointing. Well, I mean, we have 2 games left in June, or 3 games left in June, but with this stretch here, not as bad as I thought it'd be playing these teams. We only dropped 1 game because we started 6 games under and now we're 7 games under. So considering who we played, not that bad. I will definitely take it. Yeah. Not bad. Let's go back to June so we can see what's going on here. 2 from Baltimore. Justice gets the dub, so does Marco. Going for the sweep here on the last day of June, and we don't get it. Hancock gets a little shelled. That ERA is atrocious. Okay. Hancock, you're killing me right now. I think it's time I move you to the pen for a minute, man. Your ERA is 6.5, bro. Like that's just not good. Your FIP is above 5. Come on, man. He's 80. Don't care. He's not playing well. So we're going to put in Chris Flexen instead. Swanson's really bad too. This could be somebody that I could bring up, somebody from AAA, and see what he can do. Maybe it's that time. AAA. Do I feel comfortable bringing up Rene Rodriguez? 9-3. Been killing it in AAA. Is it time to bring up Rene Rodriguez? Don't like his home runs per 9. Don't like his control. But he's 77 overall. He can't be much worse than a 5 or 6 ERA, right? Right. I mean, could be wrong. I don't know. But my Lord. He's the best one performing right now. And maybe it's time to just kind of, oh man. I mean, I could grab another bullpen and just put Swanson in long relief. Because I have a spot open here. I can take 8 in the bullpen. Yeah, because I have one too many positions here. But who the heck would I send down to AAA? Oh, no. Can somebody get hurt? That'd make it so much easier. If somebody just got... Oh, God, I'm clicking all over. I'm sorry. Good Lord. Nick Gonzalez, though, 194. He's getting better, though. He's just being very bad. Oh, man. I need a backup catcher, so that can't go anywhere. Everyone else is at least hitting over 200. Man, who the hell do we send down? Who the hell do we send down? All 3 of Gonzalez's options are already used, which is really odd. Fraley. I'm going to have 6 outfielders, man. I have 6. And Benitez I like because he's young and he's getting better and he can mash lefties. Presumably. God, I can't send Nick Gonzalez down because he's going to get picked up. I have to send him through waivers. Well, unless I've already used one of his options this year. Hold on. Let me see. If I send him down, will it take an up? What the hell? Okay. All right. So I've already sent him up and down this year. So I can send him up and down the rest of this year with no consequence. So Nick Gonzalez is going to go down. And that means Rene Rodriguez is coming up. We're going to give him his major league debut here. Just 77, he's 20 years old. It's just about that time. It's just about that time. So we go to pitching rotation here. We're going to move Rene in. Swanson can be another long relief guy. AAA rotation. We have multiple dudes. McKinney can go in. AA didn't move. Lineups here. I added Gonzalez, who needs to be starting for sure. Oh, man, I have Chadwick. All right, he can be in for Walton then. Gonzalez can be in for Haggerty. Don't really care lefty versus righty for Reinheimer. I just want Nick to get at bats. So there we go. So Rene Rodriguez here is brought up to the major leagues. Finally, he was our 6th round draft pick in year 1 that we hit as a 90 overall. And he's getting his first start at the Rogers Center against the 24-53 Toronto Blue Jays. Can we just say how bad the Blue Jays are? Hold on. We need to look at this. Because if you've been paying attention to the series at all, you have known that they have literally gotten rid of everybody. They have traded everybody. Granted, they're working their way up with youth, and it might work. You see Weathers, Pearson, Simeon Woods Richardson, all A potential starters who are going to be the backbone of their rotation going forward. But man, no Vlad, no Bo, no Biggio. Just, holy crap. They got rid of everybody. Their best hitter is Odor. Like, jeez. They have gotten rid of everybody. Now, if you look here, potential, though, they're clearly just straight rebuilding. Like, look at all the A's. If we sort this, I mean, this is an insane amount of A potentials. George Loomis. I'm pretty sure this is a guy they just drafted. Another A potential. There's only 2 people above 27. 3, 4. Okay, 4 people above 27 that are A potential. Like, Toronto's going to be something unless they just trade it all away. So, okay. That's how bad Toronto is. So that's who Rene Rodriguez is getting his first start against. Why don't I have 4 valid lineups? Oh, because I got rid of Gonzalez. Okay. So I need someone to play shortstop. JP or Wilkerson against the lefties. Oof. On base 373, 331. All right, let's give JP a chance. Yeah, let's give JP a chance here. Okay. All right. Mets want to trade us. They want to give us Mike Ford, 31 years old. That's already a no. Oh, but we beat the Blue Jays 12-2. 4 hits from Kalu, 4 from Evan White, a bomb from France Lewis and Rodriguez. Okay. And the Major League debut for Rene Rodriguez goes splendidly. I mean, you can't really ask for something more. 8 1/3, 1 hit allowed, walked 2, only struck out 3. But what a debut for the youngster. Rene Rodriguez, the 20-year-old former 6th round draft pick in year 1, goes 8 1/3. I wish I could see like the actual, like, did the Blue Jays get the first hit in the 9th inning and then he got pulled? That's what I want to know. What a debut from Rene Rodriguez. I told you, it can't get much worse than Eric Swanson in that position. 22-2 against the Blue Jays in the first 2 games. Can Justice and Marco keep it going? Marco can. Astros are coming after us. Oh. I like the small contracts. That means they're prospects. Ew. 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 Ah, come on, man. You give me C potentials? Get out of here, bro. All right, so we cannot get the sweep. Hancock? Does Hancock come out of the pen and blow it? He does. Super cool. Nice. That's why I benched you in the first place, Emerson. You still... Swanson at least pitched well. But Hancock comes in, gets 1 out, allows 2 hits, walks 2, and gives up 3. Super. Got him too, man. But we take through 3 of 4 from the Blue Jays, including the incredible first start for Rene Rodriguez. Now we go 3 with the Yankees, 3 with the Rays. Padres get Wilson Contreras from the Rockies. Interesting. And we sweep the Yankees. Okay. So the Mariners are starting to figure it out a little bit. Starting to figure it out. Hancock comes in after blowing the game here, pitches the very next day. Goes 2 innings, strikes out 2 of perfect ball. Okay. Then comes 2 days later and does the exact same thing, I'm assuming. Hancock, 1 1/3, allows 2 hits and a walk, but does not allow a run. And gets the win because Ken Giles blew the game in the 9th. Super. But Rodriguez, start 2, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts in 6 innings. An amazing start to Rene Rodriguez's career. I will absolutely take all of that. Let's go, dude. He's killing it. All right, lose 2 of 3 to the Rays. 1 more series. We go to Minute Maid Park for 3 more with Houston before we hit the All-Star break. Gilbert, Rodriguez against the division leaders, and then Justice Sheffield. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? No, I want prospects. Oh, uh-oh. That did bad. Todd did bad. Todd hit auto fix all on something. And they're sending people down for me. Oh no, what did I do? Completed. My team. Activated Masters sent Sam Travis from AA to Class A. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so they didn't screw up anything too bad. So we're good. But if you look, Rene Rodriguez again. This time, 5 innings, 1 run, 2 strikeouts, a 1.39 ERA through his first 3 starts. Rene Rodriguez is absolutely killing it. As we head to the All-Star break, 45 and 46. An improvement from the start of the video. Still not where we need to be. We're 4 games back from a wild card, 6 out of the division. But I can honestly say that I'm very happy. I'm very happy with bringing up Rene. Hancock improving, I guess, a little bit. Swanson doing a little bit better. I honestly don't need both of these guys. So one of these guys I might move down to here. Let's move Swanson down just for fun. Yeah, and Rene. Whew. Justice, 3.25. Marco's doing okay. Flexen's not ideal. He's 29, though, so he's probably the odd man out coming up. Gilbert's doing okay, but he needs to continue to improve, which he is. So that's fine. But Rene Rodriguez, 1, he's killing it, and 2, look at all those pluses. Get better. Give me that 90 overall, and give me more than 90. Oof. Love it. What a decision by the GM to bring up Rodriguez. Goodness. Remember, we still have Kirby. We still have Priester. We still have Cabrera coming up. Cabrera's 89 overall. That's his potential. Kirby, is he A? Yeah, he's A, so he's in the 90s. Priester, he's in the 90s. We got him way back early on in the videos from Pittsburgh. We got it coming. We got it coming. Back to the calendar. Back to the real calendar. Skip here. Actually, I should have went through and see who was playing in the All-Star game. That's okay. That's okay. Remember, we're going to stop on the 30th and look through some trades here. 3 with Houston. Then we go on the road to Arlington and to Cleveland. And then to the surging Padres. All right, so 3 with Houston. We got Marco, Flexen, and Gilbert. Twins want to trade Astudillo. No. Gilbert, a few days, that's fine. Swept by the Astros. That's what I expected the first time we played him right before the All-Star break, so it is what it is. Rene Rodriguez gets hammered by the shitty Rangers. Okie dokie. 7 earned runs, 2 2/3. Only allows 5 hits, though. Wow. Okay. So we're just going to pretend like that never happened. And we're 5 straight losses out of the All-Star break. Fantastic. Fantastic. Mets want to give us Peraza? No. Prospects. So we're going to look at prospects. 4 with Cleveland here. Twins still want to give us Astudillo. They really don't like him. Michael Pelletier. I see potential. Nah. It's closer to the trade deadline, so we're getting every trade in the books now. See potential. No. Eric Filia. Ooh, he gone. All right. 4 straight wins after 5 straight losses. I will take that. We sweep the Cleveland Spiders. Rene. Wait. 1. So he pitched here then. Oh, so Rene pitched well. 5 innings, 1 run, walked 4. Hancock came in, pitching better. His ERA is under 6 now. Terrible Jalen Beeks with his ERA above 7. Came in and gets the save. All right, 2 games, then we're going to start looking at some trades. Try not to make this video go too long. Auto fix lineups, don't care. Cardinals, back for the same guy. Angels, potential. 25B, and he's... Ugh. No. Okay, lost to the Padres. Let's go look up some trades now and see what we can do. Remember, realistic. Realistic. So we are going to throw in Sam Haggerty because he's still getting better. I just don't have a spot for him. And whenever I bring him up, he doesn't produce. So, and let's toss in, who's the other guy? Marmo. Prospects. Who can give us some prospects here? Some good prospects. Christopher Cespedes, along with some other garbage. They want to give me Tristan Casas, dude. Antique or Teak? Yo, remember when I said realistic trades, guys? There's no way in hell the Boston Red Sox would offer up Tristan Casas. Come on. Come on, dude. That guy's a potential superstar. There's no way in hell. I would love to do that trade, but come on, man. Come on. Even this one. My God. Duran would probably go right into my my lineup. Ugh. I mean, it's great, but come on. Richie Lewandowski, Chris Alvarez, a reliever, a potential. Okay. Oh, wait. They're really trying to get rid of Alvarez, huh? So far, it's probably, I mean, the best trade, again, is this one. But that's not realistic, man. Come on. That's too easy. That's too easy. That's not what I'm looking for here. Same thing here. Great trade, a little too easy. And plus, we don't need a starter. So far, the best trade's probably the Yankees. Straight up for De La Rosa. Willie Alvarez, Logan Mendoza. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Left fielder, reliever. That'll give us some depth here. Straight up for Shane Baz. Come on, guys. This trade. There's Juan Gonzalez, the guy we just added. Blue Jays are already trying to give him up. Typical Blue Jays. Giving up all their prospects. Oh, man. Asa Lacy, Yadi Molina. Kevin, they really don't like their A potentials, man. That shit's crazy. Like, the options are pretty crazy here. I'm not looking at starters, though. So anything with the starting pitcher, I'm kind of letting go. Because we have a surplus of them. Dan Wildman with some C's. Alexis Fernandez, a closer. That's nice. Pedro Pineda. That's nice. I like that closer. I mean, I wish I knew if he was a lefty or righty, though. I like that. Daryl Blake is interesting. Vladimir Cordova. This might be... I don't need a shortstop, though. This one I think is the most interesting, to be honest. Closer, that's an A potential. We don't need him right this second, though. Pineda, B potential. Ed Howard, B potential. I could just flip Ed Howard for something. All right, so far I think the A's are the best one. But I still need catcher first base. That's the thing. Like, I have to flip. If I take this one, I have to flip for catcher first base. There's just no... Yeah, I have to. Fernandez, closing pitcher. Braves would never do that in the history of ever. Marlins, George Valera, Mark Watson. Mets, Mauricio. Catchers and first base are just not a thing. Not good ones anyways. I mean, the Reds. Sean Robles. Whoops. Boyles, left fielder. All Bs? The depth here would be nice. The depth here would be nice. I get a first baseman. I get a catcher. I mean, there are B potentials, but A potentials is nice, but not really what I'm hypothetically trying to do. And I still have another trade to make, right? Martin Gonzalez. So in theory, the A's are the better trade, but Pirates, that's what I actually need. So I think the Pirates edge out right now. Oh. Well. He's 25 though, which means he's not going to be ready until he's 28, 29. That's brutal. That's brutal. Luke and Baker. There's Pujols. I'm trying not to take the Caps. I kind of want the Caps to flourish on their own. So even though Pujols Jr. there is an A, he's a first baseman, that's perfect. I'm trying not to take the Caps. Ivan Herrera. Man, oh man. Perdomo, Rockies, Dodgers, Reed Detmers, Miguel Vargas. First, second, and shortstop, all young. Whoopsies. Oh, man. 2 catchers. Back to the top. So, I mean, I look. Where is it? This is the best trade, but it is not what I need at all. The closer's nice. But I just don't need anything else. I'm not trying to make like 9 trades. Like, in theory, yes, this would be the best trade to make. They're the best players. But it's not what I'm looking for. Like, I'm trying to make it as realistic as possible. And I'd rather just fill my first base and catcher spots with some prospects and call it a day. So, yes, this is the best trade. This is a crazy good trade. But the Pirates here, that's what I actually need. Mason Martin, Mariano Gonzalez, and they throw in a reliever. That's what I need. So I actually might just take this one just to have. Just because it's what I need. I need some depth at catcher. I need some depth at first base. And I still have 2 more trades to make where I can maybe get a couple more. So we're going to accept this one here. Again, it's not the best trade. I understand. Some of you watching this might be thinking I'm crazy, but I'm trying just to do what I think is the correct thing to make this as realistic and as not easy as possible. Yes, the trade algorithm in this game is super crazy. They'll give you a bunch of A prospects for practically nothing. Not what I'm looking to do. Sam Haggerty, a 29-year-old B potential, and Jose Marmoleos, a 31-year-old AAA, is not going to fetch a ton. This, I think, is too much as well. But at least they're Bs. They're not 19. They're not As. So this is, I think, is a little more fair. So we're going to do this one from Pittsburgh. Mason Martin, Mariano Gonzalez, Luis Oviedo. Fill some spots with some depth at first base and catcher. And then we're going to try to look for the other 2 and see if we can get anything for the other 2 as well. And that is Walton and Braden Bishop. Kind of the exact same thing. Since I have a first base, God, I really want to give away Tristan Cassis. Since I already have a first baseman and catcher that I just got, I'm not going to be super looking for that. Don't need starting pitching, though. This, why would they give this up for the two guys that I'm giving them? They're old, and they're going to give up 3 young guys? It's Toronto. You're killing me, Toronto. You're killing me here. Starting pitcher don't need. Yachty not going to take. A bunch of C potentials, no. C potentials, C with the A. Well, I always like to see, or remember, like, what's the best one so far, so I can always go back to it. And I think it's, I mean, like the best one that I would actually accept, and I think the best one so far is the Royals. It's that one. 2C potential, so not much. They're giving me an A potential for 2 guys that could potentially play on their team now, and it's a closer. So the Royals so far has the best trade that I would probably accept. The A's, Jesus Sanchez. Again, why would they give this up? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. But again, this is a better trade. He's 25, which means he's not going to be ready for probably another 3 years or so. Maybe sooner than that. Mr. Barr. 2 Bs, reliever lefty. Or reliever left fielder. Not going to get... Straight up A potential closer. Come on, man. Who would ever do that? Here's one of our top prospects. Here, give us 2 C potential guys. Come on now. Come on now. Straight for Robles. Rudolph C's. Like BA. Like, come on, man. BA. This trading algorithm is freaking crazy. Tim Miles. Okay, so this guy's interesting. Tim Miles. If you guys look here, Tim Miles. If you guys have watched my videos, you remember that name. We drafted him in year 1 in the 4th round. And for some reason, I didn't realize this until a couple videos ago. He didn't re-sign with us. And I didn't notice it. So he's not on our team anymore. And there he is right now on Arizona, trying to trade him to us. So this one, I would feel a little bit more comfortable doing this trade here. Because we would get Tim Miles back that we drafted, which would just make me happy. It's another first baseman, and then it's a starting pitcher depth. That, the minors always need starting pitcher depth. So right now, this trade's the winner because I want Tim Miles back. He was one of my original draft picks. I want him back. Don't judge me. The D-backs are the best trade for me right now, and I highly doubt anybody's going to get a better trade. Again, a better trade that I would actually accept. Nope. D-backs it is. Oh, we're getting our guy back. We're getting our guy back. Lou Espinosa, Andy Yerzy, and Tim Miles. We're getting our draft pick back. Come back where you belong. I did not notice that you did not re-sign with us, Mr. Miles. I apologize, but all is right with the world because Donnie Walton and Braden Bishop are going to be shipped to Arizona, and you're coming home. So, again, could I have made better trades? Yes, of course I could have. However, I'm trying not to just get a bunch of, oh, yeah, that guy's an A potential and I could get him by himself. Cool, let's do it. Come on. It's boring to me. Boring to me. Probably not boring to you, and that's totally fine. But it's boring to me. So that is what's going on. There's our trades right there. Haggerty, Marmo, Bishop, and Walton all leave. We get 6 prospects in the return. Now, where do they put them all? Because obviously they put them somewhere right now. I did not. So let's see where we can find these guys. Where are they all? So Morgan, Shenton, Butcher, Cohen. They're all prospects, so they're all lower, right? All right. Mason Martin goes to AAA. I think, was Wilcox one of them? Dude, he was killing it too. Look at Mason Martin with those power stats. Let's go. Okay. Mariano Gonzalez. Put him in AAA. Eli Rivera. Espinoza. Single A. That's fine. Oviedo. AAA. Yerzy. AAA. And Miles back with the team where he freaking belongs in AAA. Okay. So what the hell's going on here? Okay. Nothing to be really worried about. This is where stuff gets crazy because all of our AAA lineup is just toasted. I'm just going to let them do it all. I'm going to let them do it all. Man. No. Okay. So I don't think they played, so they didn't do the rosters. Man, this video is long. I apologize, guys. Trades were a little longer than what I thought, but that's what we decided on doing. Transactions completed. Mariners, Martin, Gonzalez, and Oviedo, and Espinoza, Yerzy, and Tim Miles. We ship them off to the National League, get some prospects back, get some depth at catcher, some depth at first base. That makes me insanely happy. Now our first base depth looks way better. 20th. Catcher didn't move, apparently, which was weird. But yeah, first base way better now. Mason Martin, Yerzy, along with Severs. Our catchers, now we have Mariano Gonzalez, a youngster. And who else did we... Wait. Hello? I swear we had two. Did I read that incorrectly? Oh, it says catcher Luis Oviedo. That's not true. He is actually... Oh, this is all jacked up. Tim Miles is a right fielder. So this is all wrong. Oviedo is a relief pitcher. Tim Miles is a right fielder. So there's just a bug. There's a bug. So we got two first basemen, got a catcher, got another outfielder, got a starter, and got a bullpen. Kind of got everything that we needed, at least for now. Dumped some AAA guys that are kind of getting older. That kind of just don't need because they weren't going to play, which is nice. So Wilkerson up to 265, France 279, 17 bombs. Kalu 256, Julio up to 276. Kelnick is raising his average up. Evan White's playing much, much better. Dom T's hot. JP Crawford's hot. So the team is starting to hit. Benitez gets his average up to almost 250, which is very huge. Considering I would love him to be a platoon or my DH against lefties. That would be really, really ideal. I mean, he's in the outfield. He's really strong in the outfield, though. So, and Julio's hypothetically not. So, yeah. Not bad, man. Not bad. We look at our pitching rotation before we go. Justice up to an 87 overall. 3.39 Marco. Flexen's still not ideal. Renee had one bad start. And so his ERA is a little inflated. Hancock's pitching better. Mr. Nicky Boy. Steckenrider, Masevich, Swanson, Sorrentino. Our bullpen is not good. Our bullpen is very, very poor. But we got guys coming up. We have guys ready and going. Buck Bale, our first-round draft pick from year 2. Jim Donald, our first-round draft pick from year 3. Both of them are on their way up. They're both A potentials, up 92 and 93 respectively. Time's coming. Time's coming. The Mariners are getting better. We're getting there as fast as we can. As fast as we can. You guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so very much for watching the video. Oh, on AAA? Nah, let's change that real quick. 50 and 53. We made a couple game improvement during this video. We started down 6 games under 500. Now we're only 3. Share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this. Episode 15. The next video will be the remainder of this year, which is year 4. Our prospects coming up, our crazy town. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see all the caps when they're 25, 26 and see how they develop. We're just getting started with this series, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Take it easy. Be good to each other. Peace.